Legend of Zelda is breaking records and selling like hotcakes. Amazon Games is making yet another Lord of the Ring MMO. And Nintendo Direct is turning into Nintendo Live for this year. This is the gaming news. Welcome back everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and yes guys, this week's gaming news is quite interesting. Also, as you know, if it's your first time here, don't forget to hit a like, share everyone who is interested in the gaming industry and gaming news and games in general, and subscribe as we are on our way to our second goal of 750 subscribers and obviously the 1K metric. And yeah, let's begin. If you haven't gotten the new Legend of Zelda game, get it guys. I am streaming it. You guys have to get it. Here's the reason why. This is by NintendoLife.com. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is the 6th game ever to hit a perfect score from Edge and Famitsu, and this is on its release guys. On its release, according to this article by Jim Norman, let's show you guys right here. Jim Norman indicates the latest review came from Famitsu, which granted the game a perfect 40 out of 40 after receiving unique rating from 4 of its critics. Since its first issue in 1986, the magazine has only given out a 28 perfect score, placing Tears of the Kingdom in which some elite companies, guys. So the only games in Zelda history who have gotten near that particular plateau has been Ocarina of Time, Sacred Sword, Breath of the Wild, and now obviously Tears of the Kingdom, you guys. That is huge for a game who has just came out, and obviously I knew it was gonna happen. That game is amazing. It's twice as big as Breath of the Wild and twice as great story wise, graphic wise, gameplay, huge to Breath of the Wild. It's a proper sequel. I will be reviewing it once I'm done with it. Pretty much 1/4 in, and so far it's a masterpiece. I love the new mechanics. Let me know your thoughts about Tears of the Kingdom in the comments below, and look at this article, you guys. TOTK, Tears of the Kingdom, is now the 7th biggest game launch of all time in Japan, you guys. It sold 10 million copies in its first 3 days of sales, ranking it 7th. So this is on Twitter. I'll show you guys live by Game Data Library. The top 7 launches of all time, obviously Scarlet and Violet is number 1. Splatoon 3 is number 2. Animal Crossing New Horizon, aka the pandemic game, number 3. Then you have Black and White, Final Fantasy 13 or 8, 5, yeah, 8. And then you have obviously Dragon Quest, and now Tears of the Kingdom. 2.2 million copies, and that just shows, guys. It just shows. It just shows when you put time and effort. Once again, when you put time, effort, and you make sure the game is right, these are the results. Quality over quantity. And yes, the Nintendo Switch is a flawed system. It's not as powerful as the latest consoles, especially something like the Steam Deck. They did come out with a system stability update, particularly for this game, and it hasn't disappointed. So major kudos to Nintendo, major kudos to Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom's creators. You guys are hitting it out of the park. Now, next, you guys, Amazon Game announces it's making a new Lord of the Rings MMO game, guys. So this is not gonna be the only MMO they've made. They've made the New World, which is an MMORPG, and boom, it just destroyed itself. It wasn't it. It wasn't hitting the mark. This game is made by Embracers Groups, me, and obviously Amazon Games. The new game is created in a partnership with Embracer Group and will be in Middle Earth and feature stories of The Hobbit and more. The Amazon Game and Embracer Groups, throughout its wholly owned Middle Earth enterprise, part of the operation made by Fandom, announced today they have reached an agreement for Amazon Games to develop and publish a massive multiplayer MMO game based on J.R.R. Tolkien's works, guys. The upcoming game will be an open world MMO adventure in a president's world set in Middle Earth, featuring beloved stories of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings literature trilogies. The game is in its early stages of production, with Amazon Games Orange County Studios makers, a popular open world developer that created the New World, lead developments, are gonna be the ones involved in the game, guys. And I quote, this is from the vice president of Amazon Games: "We're committed to bring players a high quality games, whether through the original IP such as New World, or long beloved ones like Lord of the Rings," said Christoph Herman, the vice president of Amazon Games. And I quote, "Bringing gamers or players a fresh take on Lord of the Rings has been an inspiration of our team, and we're honored and grateful that Middle Earth Enterprises is entrusting us with the iconic world." Middle Earth Enterprises are the ones who created pretty much the foundation of J.R.R. Tolkien. So it's their property who they're allowing Amazon to establish and create this game about. We are pleased to expand our relationship with Embracer Group following our Tomb Raider deal last year, as they've proven to be an excellent collaborator. End quote. Now, furthermore, we have the CEO of Free Mode indicating the world of Middle Earth continues to prove an endless fertility grounds for creators, and Amazon Games have a passion for building upon it, completing worlds and publishing games for a global audience, says Lee Guychard, CEO of Freedom. I quote, "We have a clear ambition to create the highest quality entertainment productions for this IP, whether we utilize an internal resource or team up with the best industry partners that complement our capability. We're taking every care to deliver an MMO which will do justice to the expansion Middle Earth universe and delight players around the world." What are your thoughts? Are you excited? First off, would you want an MMORPG based off Lord of the Rings? We have one for Elden Scroll, for the Elden Scroll franchises. So, damn it, what is that? Skyrim. There you go. Skyrim franchise, right? We have World of Warcraft. We have Final Fantasy 14. We have RuneScape. We have other games like New World. But bringing it back to what New World was, it's a game that has not really set precedent. It did not land properly. Longevity wise, it's not there. So I hope that Amazon Games learns from their mistakes with New World and use Lord of the Rings and the huge franchise and fan base it has and pays justice. You have a story where you could create something like World of Warcraft, create the factions, have several classes, and create a PvP that is longevity based. With all the stuff that they have, so many games that the Lord of the Rings have had, you could build off that. So I'm excited for it. I'm a huge fan of the MMORPG format, but I want to know your thoughts in the comments below. So let's finish up, guys, with the last topic, and this is about Nintendo Direct changing for the near future. As announced in their Nintendo website, Nintendo Live 2023 will be in Seattle, Washington, in the Seattle Convention Center, indicating that Nintendo Direct, the online YouTube president's private presentation, might go public in a E3 format, starting September 1st, ending September 4th this year, you guys. So indicating an all-age celebration of Nintendo fun. We're excited to we're sharing the excitement of games together, enjoying live stage performances and more across a large scale of theme areas. Whether you and your family are into the new games, characters, and worlds of Nintendo, or a lifelong fan, everyone is welcome. So they're going to, have open games, live stages for performance and competitions. You're gonna have photo ops with all the characters. You're able to buy merchandise and exclusive stuff, and then obviously tournaments for competitors and stuff like that. So they're gonna have the qualifiers for Worlds all done there for Splatoon and for Mario Kart Deluxe. And I hope they have Smash. Will be very interesting. And this is how you can register towards it. And obviously they're still going into packs as well. But yeah, you guys, that is very, very interesting. Honestly, it's sad to say that E3 might be ending. You have all these major companies and developers doing their own proper things, saving resources, saving money, and are able to control their own time. With E3, you had to share with others. You had to share with all three major console companies and developers, and you had to share what you were going to show. And it's a time base. But when you have your independent live, your independent E3, you are the one who controls what the fans are going to see, and the fans are going to pretty much overall experience. And this is an experience. I feel like it's gonna be something like E3, like Evo, like these major conventions, like a Comic-Con, but Nintendo based. So I am excited, and congratulations to Seattle for being its first host. And if you're in the Seattle area, would you go see this live when it ends up coming out September 1st to September 3rd? Let me know in the comments below. I might even go. Who knows? Let's see how much the tickets are for Seattle. I love Seattle. It's an amazing area. It's like West New York. So with that being said, yeah, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. You subscribe, you win a free pack of my custom Pokemon cards I am giving away, and I do appreciate everyone. I am going live on Twitch almost every single day playing Tears of the Kingdom, guys. So I hope I see you guys there. And for me to you, I hope you guys have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Cheers.